Welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a second after I make sure the stream is coming through all right. Hope you all are having a great Sunday evening. Rolling our way through June. Got a nice little lineup of breaks here we'll get into in just a minute. What's up, Edwin? Good to see you in the chat. Do feel free to interact in the chat. If you're hanging out on YouTube with us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What's up, Steve? All right. Looks like we're doing okay on YouTube. Let me make sure it's coming in on Facebook, and then we'll get rolling. What's up, Steven? All right, here we go. What's up, Greg? One other little tidbit while y'all are hanging out waiting. I did post a little survey on Twitter. If you don't do Twitter, that's fine. But you know, I just trying to think of ways to make a cool break around that 52 tops mantle. The price point, of course, is going to be the most prohibitive part. So just a little survey to see if you'd be interested at kind of a price point that I think we could do. So here, let me put a link to that in there if you are on Twitter. May or may not happen. I'd like for it to, but you know, if it's not feasible, I get it. Whichever I decide, that's funny. All right, we'll get rolling. So for breaks tonight, first up, we'll roll with the 53 tops complete set group break. Then we've got a 60s little mini mixer with 20 spots, 60 mantle, and a bonus spot in the rookie auto mixer break. And then another filler break with just all modern graded cards, with also a bonus auto in the rookie mixer auto break. Then that's it. So that'll be all 65 spots accounted for in the rookie auto mixer, because 14 of those are in the 53 tops break. So what's up, Jared? Hey, Mike. Hey, Angelo. Good to see y'all in the chat. So nice little lineup tonight. And yeah, so we'll start with 53 break. Had a limit of 5 spots per person on this one. As mentioned in the listing, 14 bonus spots in the Hall of Fame rookie auto mixer. Oh, Derek, glad the power's on for sure. Hope everything's okay over there. I know we had little thunder clouds around, but no real thunderstorms in our neck of the woods. So hopefully everybody's staying safe. But yeah, let me show you what that spreadsheet looks like. If you don't know, 53 tops is numbered to 280 cards. However, 6 cards do not exist. So 253, 261, 267, 268, 271, 275. None of those exist. So once you get down here, the 253rd card in the break is actually card number 254, and so on. But that will all line up, but you will see, you know, just a difference in number and like what spot you hit and what card number you're getting. But that's because even though we're numbered to 280, they're 274 cards. So 274 spots. We sold 273. And and gave one away. So congrats to Edwin Conrad for winning the free spot in this one. Do get in on those free spot giveaways, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Burl Sports in all 3 locations. Give away a spot in every break I do that's 100 spots or more. All right, I think that takes care of those pieces. One final thing, you'll see these highlighted orange if you um, can see the colors, if not just the shading. But the shading here is, oh, that's cool, Edwin. So missed out on the break, but got a free spot. So, um, but yeah, so these cells that are shaded orange are the ones that will get the free spots in the Hall of Fame rookie auto mixer break. So 14 of those, $200 value. So nothing to sneeze at for sure as a consolation prize. So you can see those all through here. Um, it'll be easier. Let me just do a quick filter and then filter. Okay, so you can see there are our 14 spots all the way up to 210. So no high numbers get those free spots. So 14 spots mixed in between 10 and 210. All right. Cool. Without any further ado, let's get rolling since we got a few breaks on tap for the night. So we do use a random.org's list randomizer for all our randomization purposes. Help me out with some numbers in the chat. Between or including 5 and 9. Between or including 5 and 9. Third number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize this list. Fourth number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize the next one, and so on. So, all right, so there's some numbers. Steve's got us with a 5 on the 53. That means the 60s mixer is going to be 7 from Tom. And Derek's got us on the modern, also with 7. And then Ed's got us with, or, 1, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Edwin's got us on the Hall of Fame auto mixer with 9. All right. So we got those nice and organized. We don't read every spot. What I will do is I'll read through a few dozen hits, and then as soon as the broadcast is over, we'll post up the full list of participants so you can see exactly who hit what. All right, here we go. Here's 1. Yeah, we're going 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we got Doug on top, Justin Atwood on bottom. All right, let's see, we'll paste this here. We don't need to see that does not exist anymore, so we'll hide that column. Then we'll make this a little smaller so we don't see too much at once, but font bigger. All right, number 1's a dandy. Bump the camera, sorry about that. Jackie Robinson, 2.5, going to Doug Mazeppa. 53 is one that nobody minds hitting card number 1 on. Doug taking home the Jackie. 53 Topps design is just absolutely gorgeous. The artwork makes it my favorite Topps set, period. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Right, now we will jump up a little ways to Roy Campanella here in just a second. But before we get there, we'll see our first spot in the Hall of Fame mixer going to Stephen Marshall. So there you go, Stephen. So not a bad consolation prize with a guaranteed rookie autograph coming your direction in that last mixer of the night. So Campy, he is 27. Going to Zachary Nelson. 4 here on the Roy Campanella. Graded by Beckett. So really nice card. Just love front, backs, love everything about the 53s. Roy's, of course, enjoying himself mightily. Great smile, having a good time. Next free spot in that Hall of Fame rookie mixer going to Steve Strauss with the Willard Nixon card. So there you go, Steve. Not a bad consolation prize. Ed Matthews, PSA 3 here on the Matthews. Overall, this set falls kind of in that VG EX range. A handful of cards for sure in the good range. But anything worse than that, I tried to replace. Really just a gorgeous set. I did build this set myself, so that was fun. Ed Matthews goes to Chris Felderman. Matthews is one that I upgraded last minute, so I had a raw copy in there that was, technically good to very good, but it had a crease that just irked me. So I decided to go ahead and buy a PSA 3 to fill this one out because it really is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Some corner wear there, but this is one of those cards. I feel like I say this on lots of broadcasts. If it was graded 4 or 5 years ago, you're looking at it maybe being in a 4 for sure, maybe a 5 holder. Yeah, Steve. Of course, his 52's got a couple of factors going for it. It is rookie card. It is high number, and it is one of the short print. It's not double printed like Mantle, so there's half as many 52 Matthews as there are Mantles. Enos Slaughter. Going to Chris Gangi. Gil McDougall. Going to Kyle Rumsey. Yeah, 53s in any shape are great. I was at a card show yesterday, just went over with the boys to Memphis, didn't set up or anything, just palling around and picking up a few cards. I think I'll make a video of my pickups maybe midweek. And always looking for good vintage deals. But just no 53s hanging around because I was looking. Right. Next free spot in that Hall of Fame rookie mixer goes to COG Sports Cards Rusty. Friends over there at COG are live streaming same time as us, so and by us I mean me and you all in the chat here. But they do have some good stuff, so go check out their YouTube videos. They're a little more professional as far as their editing and whatnot than I am, but just some more guys from Tennessee. Bob Feller's up next. Bob Feller goes to Kelly Engel. Like the Feller, good image on him as well. 53 is one of those sets you can just stare at it for a little while. Maurice McDermott. Goes to Charles Valentine. Red Sox here. I I love the sock with the bat and legs in the face. I mean, it's just kind of creepy, to be honest. But I love it for sure. And the sock's wearing a ball cap. I don't know if you can tell that. Good stuff right there. Uh, Next up, 60. We got Cloyd Boyer for the Cardinals, going to Angelo. Follow that up with Early Win, going to Jeremy Marquin. I was just thinking about Greg's comment earlier about, good to see a regular win a free spot so for Edwin there. And there were over 500 entrants in the free spot giveaway for this one. So your odds were incredibly small compared to what they usually are. Monty, 62, going to Kyle Bean. Oh, that's cool. Cool info about the artist, Greg. Thanks for that. Yeah, I've seen some of the original artwork up at auction houses and stuff before, and it always goes for a pretty penny because it's gorgeous. Minnie Minoso, he's 66. Going to Chris Gungy. Pee Wee Reese, he's 76. So up a little ways. Before we get to him, we'll see another free spot in the Hall of Fame rookie mixer pop up. Tony Bartolome getting the free spot for Trey Smith. So nice Trey picking up a free spot in that Hall of Fame rookie auto mixer break at the end of the broadcast. So if you're hanging out watching, don't go anywhere because you have a vested interest at the end. Pee Wee Reese going to Brian Smith. PSA 3 here on the Reese. A little bit of scuffing on the case, but very nice, presentable, low-grade example here on Reese. Really good color. Okay, there's a better focus. Got a better angle. Johnny Mize going to Randy Jones. Then red, Shane Dienst. Going to Greg Ritzer. All right, Joe Black there at 81. Going to Mike Heffelfinger. We got the Big Mick coming up next. PSA 2 on Mickey Mantle. What's up, John? Just seen the chat, man. Crease there, top right, but gorgeous image. Nice color, off center, shifted a little south. '53 Mantle is just one of my favorites. Good stuff. Card number 82 up next. Mantle going to Kelly Engel Huge hit, Kelly. Kelly, somebody else who's been in and around the breaks for a long time. So nice hit for sure. Yeah, I was looking back. For sure, Kelly's been around since I started doing breaks in 20. Well, let's see. Let's see. That's at least really early on. I've got emails here from 2015 with break orders. So that's cool. So nice hit, Kelly. Love the mantle. Love the mantle. Of course, as you know, not the last big hit in this break. Got another big one sitting beside him once we get up into the high numbers, and plenty of Hall of Famers between here and there. Billy Martin, he's card number 86. Going to Matthew Piscatella. Which part of a great brother pitching team was known as Dizzy? Jay Dean. I don't know if I knew his name was Jay. I'm going to be honest. I should know that. But nice Billy Martin there for you, Matthew. Good stuff. Yogi Berra. Good Yogi card. Before we get there, we got another free spot in the Hall of Fame Rookie Auto Mixer going to David Mowat for spot number 91. Yogi 104 going to Craig Zimprich. Do love the dugout quizzes. What was the record attendance for a single baseball game? 66,288. Cleveland, Boston in 1948. Wonder what the record is now. Nice Yogi. Phil Rizzuto, 114. Oh, we got Herm Waymeyer coming in with another free spot in the Hall of Fame Rookie Mixer break for Steven Anderson. So look out for that at the end of the broadcast. Rizzuto goes to Justin Atwood. There's Scooter. John Sain. Went to Alex James. George Kell, he's 138. Before we get to him, we've got 129 as a free spot in the Hall of Fame Rookie Auto Mixer break, going to Carl Schmall. Oh, another one. 136. Another free spot in that Rookie Auto Mixer, going to Gary Miller. George Kell going to Bradley O'Connor. Yeah, I don't know, Edwin. Maybe. Hey, Mike. Yeah, all's well here. We got Derek a little west of me. He's fighting off 80-mile-an-hour winds, so hopefully he's staying safe over there. 141, Allie Reynolds. Going to David Mowat. Warren Spahn's 147. Going to Chris Felderman. There's our focus. Gorgeous spawn for your Boston Braves. Tom DiMaggio. Going to Jason Gasick. Then we've got a free spot coming up. Oof. I bet get a lot of that. I bet a lot of you guys are facing the smoke from the Canadian fire. Hopefully that clears up soon. Another free spot in the Hall of Fame rookie auto mixer going to Bradley O'Connor for spot number 150. Then Wilhelm, he's 151, going to Yaron. Grote, 154. Going to James Lee. Got Ralph Kiner at 191. So we will hop up a ways. So we'll see a couple of free spots before we get to old Ralph. There's one going to Damian Larson for spot 157. Looks like another for Zachary Nelson in spot 170. And then one more for spot 190, going to Sheldon Mowat. We got Ralph Kiner going to Ryan Peabody. Oh, Derek, that's rough, man. 24 hours without power is a bit much. But glad you and yours is safe. Sounds like that was dicey. Whitey Ford's 207. Should have another free spot before then. There he is. Going to Greg Cutrice. Gordon Goldsberry bringing home that free spot for you, Greg. Right, Whitey Ford 207. Also going to Greg. So Greg Cutrice, saying your name a couple times in a row. Never a bad thing. Here's Whitey. Right, Bob Serve, last free spot in the Hall of Fame rookie auto mixer, going to Steven Anderson. All right, that means that we're at the end of the first series. Satchel Paige, 220, going to Edwin Pastrana. Satchel's only Topps card. Not a lot in terms of playing days cards. It's really unfortunate MLB missed out on a lot of his career, but he's got some gorgeous cards. 49 Bowman, 48 Leaf, 48/49 Leaf, and 53 Topps. Good stuff. So SGC 3 here. Again, really nice presentation on this one. Oh, had the generators rocking. There you go. Good stuff, Derek. Good stuff. Vic Janowicz. I just pulled him because he's graded. Going to Craig Zimprich. A lot of these high numbers, if you want to buy one today, you're going to pay up for it. Just because they get gobbled up when they get listed on eBay or on any of these sites that have some free, or that have free, no, that have set break listings or things like that. They'll get gobbled up pretty quickly. There's our free spot popping up though, which is why I said free. Going to Edwin. Edwin snagging that free spot, high number 226. Look at Maury Martin here. Um, Neil Galetta taking home the Martin. Hal Newhouser, rookie 228, going to David Doyle. SGC 5 here on the Newhouser. Um, Again, absolutely gorgeous example. Little wax staining on the back, but other than that, she's a beaut. That does mean our next hit we're going to look at is Willie Mays. Again, really nice example. This is a PSA 3, but as you'll see, it's crease free. Little surface indentation there. I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but it's very minor. Some just a touch of a corner push there, and a little off center, but gorgeous, gorgeous card. So he's 244. Going to John Lavin. Nice hit, John. John's been around the breaks a long time too, so nice hits, guys. Good stuff tonight. You know, again, a lot of these high numbers are, you know, maybe worth the price of admission if you needed one for your set. Roy Face going to Michael Wolf. But I won't show them all. I'll just hit a few more highlights in the high numbers, and then we'll roll into those two fillers so we can get to that rookie auto mixer break. Preacher Rowe, he's 251. Oh, no, he's not 251. 254, that's where he is. Went to Mike Heffelfinger. So you can see that is where our does not exist. 253 shows up, and so those will be slightly, you know, the 253rd card in the break. Jim Gilliam, 258. Going to Andrew Goldman. Jack Jensen, 265. Going to John Stillwell. Just look at three more here as we head toward the end of the set. Don Lund is actually an autograph card. Was looking to try to find this one to fill a hole in the set, and it was like I could buy a PSA 3 or this autograph copy for the same price, even though it's, you know, technically a little lower, but I thought, hey, that's cool. All right, Don Lund going to Matthew Connor. We got last two cards in the break. Joe Coleman going to John Forstfelt. And Milt Bowling, which you got to pay through the nose for these days, as the last card in the set, going to Justin Atwood. So that'll do it for the 53 Topps set break. Good stuff, guys. I hope you hit a card that finds a home in your collection. If you're building a set, if you're a team collector. If not, I hope you've got some good trade bait that you can work towards something that will make your collection a little bit better. Up next, we'll hop into, oops, got those backwards. All right, we'll hop into this 60s mixer. So you can see, well, you can't see because that's really tiny font. You know, this is an all or nothing break, right? You hit one of the big ones or you get a common pretty much. I mean, obviously we got Ken Boyer's not a common, but he is value-wise, he's just not there. So the vast bulk of our values up in the auto mixer and the mantle. So we decided earlier we're going to randomize this one 7 times. So mantle here is spot number 1. The auto mixer spot is spot number 10. Oh, and I got the list over here on this side for some reason. All right. All right, good luck, everybody. All right, 7 randoms coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. Conrad on top. I guess, Edwin, you can't be mad at Laura anymore, can you? Snagging that Mickey Mantle in from 1960, PSA 3 condition. Good stuff. So definitely some other names throughout here. That's not the right Joe Morgan for us to care a lot about him, but Billy Martin going to John Farsfeld, Maris All-Star going to Jason Shepard, 62 Gil Hodges going to Greg Ritzer, but there's that auto mixer spot going to Douglas Meyer. Here's the rest of those. I guess I can thumb through these. They're not really in order, but they are right here. But fun way to fill out the end. By the way, some of these, like that Tony Taylor's really nice. Nice way to fill out that rookie auto mixer. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that into our final list. So that's Douglas. So he got the spot from the 60s mixer. All right. That means got our modern up next. So again, this one, every card's graded, so a little higher base, but almost all of our values in that auto mixer spot, with Ohtani and Acuna being pretty nice hits too. All right. So we got 10 spots. We said we're randomizing this one 7 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wow. Edwin. Laura, did you right? So Edwin's snagging the auto mixer spot too. Um, looks we got the Otani living going to Matthew Connor. PSA 9. Let's see, Acuna going to Michael Gorman. That's PSA 10 on the Acuna rookie. Some other cool stuff in here. Um, I'll flip through them really quick, even though I'm not going to read everybody's off. I think I scanned them all, but of course, Jason Dominguez, big Yankees prospect. Julio Rodriguez, finest flashbacks rookie. There's a Trout first edition from last year, PSA 9. Bo Bichette rookie. It's Rising Stars Griffey, PSA 9. Bonds, Topps traded rookie, 8.5. And a cool Topps black refractor, Tim Anderson, that's PSA 9. So, some cool cards. All right, let's go ahead and pull that one over, though, for the free spot. All right, now I need to pull over those 14. And if you didn't see before, this is who won our free spots out of the 53 break in that Hall of Fame rookie auto mixer. So we'll get those pasted in here. All right, I'm going to delete these other numbers though so we don't get mixed up. But then we'll get rolling here. Oops, it helps if I hit delete before I hit enter, doesn't it? Okay. All right. Get these set up. We'll see who hits some big boys. By the way, this is just a cool card. Gorgeous autos. See, back at 10 on the auto. Good stuff. Now, I won't show every autograph. I did think pull like half of them because they're all cool. But if you do want to see specifically which autograph you got, I did post a video a couple of weeks ago where I went through every card. So you can check that out if you scroll back through the YouTube videos. But this is the rookie auto mixer. So rookie cards all throughout, autographs on every card. Good stuff all the way through. And so ranging from Herzog in 57 to Griffey in 89. You can't see that. There we go. Griffey in 89. All right, so good luck, everybody. Let's see. I meant to do that the other way, but I put them over here. I won't mess this up too bad. If I keep the numbers there, maybe. It might mess us up. Okay, well, you won't know precisely which card you got from a free spot, you know, or from a filler spot versus other, but you'll know which card you get, which is what really matters. All right, we decided earlier we're randomizing this list. Get rid of that extra space and that extra space. Decided earlier we're randomizing this list 9 times. 9 times. Coming up, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we got Trey Smith on top with Jeffrey DiMatteo on bottom. Right, don't want to see too much at once, but we do want to be able to actually read. All right. Right, you can see Herzog there going to Trey Smith. Now I will read all 65 of these. I'm just not going to show them all to you. Cepeda going to Douglas Meyer. There's Cepeda, 1958. Then we got a couple of Jim Cotts. So we got first one going to Stephen Morgan. Of course, Beckett slabs them opposite of each other. The second one going to Carl Schmoll. And Billy Williams. He's going to Douglas Meyer. Then Lou Brock. Now that is a gorgeous signature right there. Very loopy. I like it. 62 tops going to Greg Cutrice. There were several, you know, deciding which card to put up here beside the Nolan Kuzman as the second, you know, kind of big hit. It's like, well, there are a few cards kind of in that same value tier, you know, that are really good hits. So I like the Brock, so he went up there. Right. Fergie Jenkins going to Damian Larson. Then another Fergie going to Steven Anderson. Now we'll say these cards where they're duplicates. I'm doing my best to show you the right one, but I've got another spreadsheet that's got the serial numbers next to the checklist, so I don't think I've got any out of order, but we'll see. Jim Palmer going to Angelo. Next, Jim Palmer. Going to Derek Peaster. We got Don Sutton. Going to Greg Ritzer. Johnny Bench. Going to Matthew Piscatella. Obviously low grade Johnny, but gorgeous signature. Going to Matthew. Checklist is in, sorted by year. At least that was the intent. Which means Nolan Ryan, Jerry Kuzman, dual, going to Yaron. Nicely centered example. Probably is technically a 2.5 or a 2, but 10 on the autos because those are just gorgeous. Really nice presentation on the Kuzman Nolan. All right, then Raleigh Fingers, one going to Steve Strauss, one going to Steven Anderson. Then we got Reggie Jackson going to Edwin Pastrana. Nice hit, Edwin. Gorgeous Reggie. Back at 10 on this autograph as well. A couple of Ted Simmons going to Zachary Nelson and Rocky Peterson. We got Rich Gossage going to Sheldon Mowat. Dave Winfield going to Greg Bergeron. Nice 74 Winfield here. Jim Rice going to Chris Felderman. Then we got 3 Robin Younts. Of course that's going to happen. Douglas Meyer, Gary Miller, and Douglas Meyer. Well, Douglas, there are worse people to hit a duplicate of. Yeah, it's kind of one of the downsides of having several copies of some cards, even if they are Hall of Fame rookies. It's like, well, I guess you're giving somebody good trade bait. A few guys through here get a lot of love. Like there's 4X going to Yaron, Douglas, Yaron gets a extra one there too. And Thomas Lutz. Tom, saw you in the chat earlier. We got 4 Andre Dawsons going to Joseph Cerullo, Matthew Connor, Jason Shepard, Bruce Nalepka. Then Suitors. Got 4 of those. So Bradley O'Connor, Douglas Meyer, Rocky Peterson, Rich Anton. So some good stuff there. Now this one's fun because we got some good escalation with this card. So we start out with just the Trammel going to Laura Conrad. Then the dual, or no, sorry, that's quad's next. I got those mixed up. So the quad is going to Laura Conrad. So you don't see the quad very often with all four signatures. So more than just Mahler and Trammell, but also got the Klutz and the Washington. So really cool card to add to the collection there. And then the duel with just Molitor and Trammell going to Matthew Piscatella. Edwin's having a broadcast of a lifetime tonight. It's good stuff. Jack Morris auto is going to Jason Gasick. That is just a single. Eddie Murray. Going to Michael Sardone. Gary Miller. Yeren. And Vincent Bonanno. Good stuff. I'll tell you, Ozzy signed these neat. Pretty cool stuff. Matthew Piscatella, but just nice, neat sig there on the side. And Marty Wisbinski. Chris Gongi. And Gary Miller. Uh-oh, Rusty snagging the Ricky Henderson. Nice Ricky, 10 on that auto as well. Good stuff. So here we got, oh, that's too far. Baines, 81 Fleer going to David Mowat and Doug Mazeppa. Then we got 82 Donruss Cal. Oh, that's Fleer. Donruss is here. Going to Andrew Goldman. Really nice signature there. Shows up really well on his jersey like that. Then a couple of Lee Smiths going to John Lavin and Ryan Mays. Then we've got the Fleer Cal going to Stephen Marshall. This one's signed in pen. There we go. Then only got one more to show you, but a few more to read. So Donruss Boggs goes to Jason Shepard. Donruss Sandberg goes to Kevin Taylor. Fleer Boggs goes to Douglas Meyer. Fleer Sandberg goes to Matt Larson. We got 4 Topps Boggs. Matthew Piscatella, John Pay, Yeren, Joseph Iupa. Then we got Greg Maddux going to Bradley O'Connor. That's the 87 Fleer update. Wrapping up with a Ken Griffey Jr. going to Jeffrey DiMatteo. So good stuff. So that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. Some epic mail days coming your way. To those of you who hit it big. If you haven't already, do go hit Give me your thoughts on that Twitter poll. Um, I'll paste a link to it one more time before I wrap the broadcast here. I got an 86 Fleer set break coming up next, along with a 70 Tops baseball. So should be good fun next weekend as well. Trying to get a pack break and maybe a box break to go with it to spice things up a little. But thanks again for buying in. Thanks for tuning in. Hope your summer continues to go well. Hope all of you stay safe. Don't inhale too much Canadian smoke. And that's all I got. This is Burl signing off.